finally did it. You bought the course, downloaded the templates, and launched your fully automated AI agency. The pitch promised $10,000 a month in pure recurring revenue. So you go to sleep feeling like you cracked the system. The next morning, you wake up to 50 angry emails from local business owners. A single API key broke overnight. The customer service chatbots you installed started hallucinating and offering strangers massive unauthorized discounts. You are entirely responsible for the chaos. The passive income system is not passive. It's actively burning down, and you're the only one rated to fight the fire. Let me walk you through the pitch because it's flooding every platform on the internet right now. The model is called an AI automation agency, or AAA. Here's exactly how it's sold. Local businesses are desperate to use artificial intelligence but have no idea how it works. Your job is to be the middleman. You use no-code tools to build simple plug-and-play chatbots and workflow automations. You sell these templates to plumbers, dentists, and real estate agents for a $2,000 setup fee plus a $500 monthly retainer. Build 20 clients? That's $10,000 a month in recurring revenue. Because software does the work, the gurus claim you operate at 90% profit margins. You set it up once and just collect the checks every month while the robots do the heavy lifting. Now let me run the actual math because these margins disappear fast. Start with a single client paying $500 a month. On the surface, that looks like a clean $500, but you're running a GPT model through an API at $4.50 per million output tokens. A standard chatbot handling 500 conversations a day burns roughly $80 a month in API costs alone. That leaves you with $420. Then your client asks for voice integration. Multimodal voice models cost between $32 and $64 per million tokens. A single 5-minute customer call costs you 50 cents out of pocket. If that client takes 100 calls a month, you just spend another $50. You're down to $370. Then the client's scheduling software updates and breaks the integration. You spend 8 hours debugging unpaid. Now you're calculating your hourly rate on a $500 retainer and realizing that you're working for less than $30 an hour. But the margin destruction does not stop at API fees. Every local business has a uniquely messy technical setup. The plumber needs the bot connected to an outdated CRM from 2014. The dentist needs it wired into a proprietary medical scheduling system with zero public documentation. The course sellers never tell you that 60 to 90% of all software costs in the real world are tied directly to maintenance and ongoing integration work. Every time the dentist's scheduling platform pushes an update, your integration silently breaks. Every time the API provider changes its endpoint structure, your client's chatbot stops responding. You're not managing a passive income stream. You're on call 24 hours a day as an underpaid technical support engineer for local businesses who have no patience for downtime and no obligation to stay. And that's just one client operating smoothly. The industry research on small local businesses puts monthly churn at 3 to 5%, which translates to an annual churn rate between 36 and 76%. Let me say that again. Up to 76% of your clients will cancel every single year. The majority quit within the first 90 days because small businesses have no patience for software bugs. Your $10,000 monthly revenue does not hold steady. It evaporates every quarter and forces you back to the starting line. To replace those lost clients, you have to run constant acquisition. Cold email is the playbook the gurus teach. The problem is that cold email reply rates sit between 1 and 4%. And because thousands of people bought the exact same course, local business owners are already drowning in identical AI agency pitches. To sign just 2 new clients, you mathematically need to send thousands of emails. Send enough and your domain gets flagged as spam. Your ability to reach anyone new is permanently destroyed. Even if you manage to bypass the spam filters and secure a meeting, you immediately face another barrier. Selling complex software to a skeptical local business owner requires relentless, high-friction persuasion. You're no longer building automated systems. You've unwittingly signed up for a grueling outbound sales job completely lacking the security of a guaranteed base salary. I was reading through an entrepreneurship forum and one post stuck with me. A woman spent 6 full months doing everything the top AI automation creators told her to do. She used artificial intelligence to generate 500 blog posts across multiple niche sites. She launched fully automated faceless video channels designed to farm clicks and revenue. She ran the systems exactly as described in the courses she paid for. After 6 solid months of consistent execution, her total revenue was $28.35. Not $1,000, not even $100, $28.35 across 6 months of real effort. The search algorithms actively filter and penalize low-quality, duplicated, AI-generated content. Google and YouTube see these same patterns millions of other course buyers are generating simultaneously, and they rank it at the bottom. She spent 2,000 hours building a content farm that the search platforms deliberately buried. The system didn't want to reward the shortcut, it was specifically designed to punish it. I'm not saying enterprise AI and software integration are bad businesses. They're some of the most lucrative on the planet, but here's the honest reality check. The people legitimately making millions in artificial intelligence are not selling chatbot templates to local plumbers on the side. They're building capitalized tech companies with experienced engineering teams solving deeply complicated problems that large corporations will pay a serious premium for. The difference between that and an AI agency course is not a skill level, it's a category. One's a real business, the other's a course business dressed up as a business model. So if you want high margins and real cash flow, where should that energy actually go? The first mathematically superior alternative is an analog service business in a sector that software can't touch. Think commercial cleaning fleets, think mobile detailing, think niche property management for short-term rentals. A commercial cleaning business serving 10 office contracts can generate $8,000 to $12,000 a month at 40 to 50% net margins after labor and supplies. Startup costs run between $2,000 and $5,000 for equipment and licensing. The moat is not technology, it's reliability, which filters out the thousands of people hunting for a passive digital shortcut. The second alternative is acquiring equity in an established, cash-flowing small business. The overlooked reality of the small business acquisition market is that there are more retiring baby boomer business owners right now than there are qualified buyers. A profitable local business generating $100,000 in annual net income can often be acquired for between $200,000 and $300,000 at a 2 to 3 times earnings multiple. You can pay $300,000 once and collect $100,000 a year in profit while running the operation. That's a 33% cash-on-cash return. Compare that to an AI agency losing clients every 90 days on a $500 retainer with constant acquisition costs eating the margin down to near zero. With an acquisition, your direct operational labor improves what you already own. You're not hunting for the next cold email lead, you're working on a machine with a proven revenue history. The question's never whether an industry is profitable, the question is what kind of reality you're willing to accept. Does the actual math of this business support the lifestyle it promises? Or are you buying the dream of a business so that someone else can build their business selling it to you? Stop buying automated templates. Start building something where your direct effort is the moat and the profit reflects the value you actually create. That is the income mission. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one where I break down the single most dangerous retirement assumption that most people in the shrinking middle class completely ignore.